Happy birthday, Leo. And also, this is gonna be a reading for the Lionsgate portal. That will be at its peak on August 8th, right? So I'm gonna pull out an oracle for you, and then we're gonna clarify with tarot. So this is gonna be what you should expect for this portal to come out to light, right? All right. Oh, this one wanted, but no. I was almost ready. Okay, we have abundance and we have magic. Absolutely. I feel that this portal will really about what is for you being abundant, but also how can you pull out your magic into the mix. So I feel that for you, abundance can be creation with others. It can be being part of a team. It can be creating your own family, right? So I have the impression that the more you can pour into a collective energy, the more you can gain. And this is very, very interesting. And this is very Leo energy as well. I feel that you are such a game player. I have the impression that for some of you, you're still hiding about truly what it means to be abundant. So there is kind of this shyness about yourself when it comes to showing to the world what you want to achieve. You could also be dealing with a Virgo with the Hermit card, but I truly feel that you're not yet on the verge of discovering what is for you to be abundant. So there's still some work that needs to happen. Maybe you let your ego be a little bit in the way. Maybe there is for you abundance is just having money, right? Which is, there's nothing wrong about this, but it can also be so much more. So I feel that there is kind of this assessment that comes with this portal where you are finally sitting down with you and you're just like, what's my magic? It's a simple question, but what truly is your magic? What do you pull out? Oh my God, that's way too much. What do you truly pull out of everything that you touch? What would people describe you if they had to describe you? So I feel that there is this magic touch that you have access to, but you are kind of shy of showing it because you don't want to sound cocky. So let's continue with my beautiful Leos. Ooh, these cards are so flimsy and slippery, it's nuts. And noisy, I'm sorry about that. All right, interesting. We have the Hierophant in the reversed, and we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. I have the impression that you are refraining yourself from going within because you're possibly scared of feeling unconventional. Maybe for you, you don't want the same things as others. Maybe for some of you, being victorious doesn't mean the same thing, or you're scared of diving deeper inside of you. Would mean that you would be so different from the box that no success can come from this. And what I want you to understand is that success is different for everybody, but also the more you're going to tap into your uniqueness and your authenticity, the more you'll gain in abundance. So I really want you to focus on that for this portal. Is what is it that makes me different from others? And how can I continue to show up for myself? for some of you, it's gonna sound crazy, but for some of you, you don't want the American dream. You don't want to have the big house. You don't want to have the marriage. You don't want to have to go through that, like, these healing retreat, right? I don't know why it comes this way. You have a certain way of approaching life that is different than others, and I feel that there is a lot of success coming from being this. And for some of you, you possibly need to make a choice, and things are finally showing. The path is showing, but then it's, am I willing enough to take this path, right? Am I willing enough to be authentic to myself? Because being authentic means that I would go against what people want me to be. And this is difficult. This is extremely difficult, and I feel that in 2025, we're just touching the iceberg of authenticity. I feel that my generation and the next generations after me, if you're born in the 80s, we're so much stuck in this box of being who we are told to be. And this is extremely difficult. And this is a generational curse, in a sense that the previous generation had to be what their parents wanted them to be, but the millennials and all the other ones are kind of trying to break this cycle, but there's still a part of us that is still stuck and that is still scared of going within and truly finding our voice, because we're scared of not feeling safe, of not feeling abundant, of not feeling successful. So I this is kind of like what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing for you. We have the Empress in the reverse. For some of you, you are refraining of tapping into your creativity, and this is causing so many blockages where I wished you didn't have to feel like you needed to compete with others. I wish that you could tap into this nurturing energy that could bring you a lot of abundance and magic, right? Because there is something magical by being you, Leo. So just by existing. And by the way, this is the Emperor. I don't know why I thought this was the Empress, but this is the Emperor. So for some of you, there is a fear of responsibility, or there is this fear of, if I'm tapping into my own authenticity, maybe I'm not gonna want to be a father. Maybe I'm not gonna want to be a provider. And this is absolutely okay. If this is not what you want to be, then so be it, you know? And we have the Devil. So you're still fighting into these psychological patterns. You're still fighting these conventions, these elements of your childhood that you needed to be this type of way. And for you, it's not good enough anymore. For you, it's not good enough anymore. You want to be capable of creating, of collaborating with others. You want to be able to master things. You want to be able to be a boss. But in truly what is making you feel good. With truly what is making you feel safe as well. But your safety is different. I like that. One more, because I need to close it. We have the Moon and we have the Sun. Dang. That's really good. That's really good. So the path will be enlightened very, very soon. So around the portal, so August 8th. And you'll discover your own happiness. I can promise you that. Hope this helped, Leo. If you want a private reading with me, the link is in my bio. Hope this helped.